Have you ever watched a 3D animation and thought, how in the world did they make that? The smooth movements, the lifelike characters, the cinematic angles, it all feels like magic. What if I told you that today, you do not need a massive studio or years of experience to create jaw-dropping 3D animation? Thanks to AI tools, the landscape of animation is changing, and it is possible to go from zero to professional-looking content faster than ever before. Imagine creating something that could rival Pixar or DreamWorks, but without hiring hundreds of artists. Whether it is a short film, a YouTube video, or even a promotional clip for your business, AI tools are making it not just possible, but actually easier than you think. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I create amazing 3D animation videos using AI tools, step by step, and give you insider tips to make your animations look professional, polished, and cinematic. Step 1. Concept and script creation. Everything starts with an idea. You could have the most advanced AI tools in the world, but if your story or concept is not strong, your animation would not capture attention. I usually start with a simple script or concept. For example, if I'm making a short animation about a futuristic city, I write down the main events, the key scenes, and the emotions I want viewers to feel. Here's where AI can help too. Tools like ChatGPT or other AI writing assistants allow you to take your rough idea and turn it into a detailed storyboard or script. You can ask it to suggest scenes, dialogue, or even camera angles. This saves hours of brainstorming and helps you visualize your animation before touching any 3D software. Take actors, for example. Think about how motion in animation is often compared to real-life performers. When you watch Tom Cruise in Top Gun: Maverick, every movement is precise, confident, and dramatic. In your animation, AI can help you simulate the same fluidity of motion, so your characters do not feel stiff or robotic. Step 2. Character design with AI. Then comes the character. Designing a character used to require advanced knowledge of software like Maya or Blender, but AI tools have changed the game. Programs like Runway ML, Adobe Firefly, or NVIDIA Omniverse allow you to generate 3D models of characters almost instantly. The AI generates a 3D model based on that description. From there, you can tweak facial features, clothing, textures, and even add realistic hair or fur. It is incredible how detailed these models can get. And just like professional actors bring unique energy to a scene, your AI-generated characters can express emotion. For example, comparing your character's subtle facial movements to Leonardo DiCaprio's expressive acting in Inception, you want your 3D figure to have the same range of emotion, surprise, fear, excitement, all generated with AI rigging tools. Step 3. Environment and scene creation. Once your characters are ready, you need a world for them to live in. Creating an environment from scratch was one of the hardest parts of traditional 3D animation. Now, AI tools can generate entire cityscapes, forests, or even outer space scenes in minutes. I usually start by using AI landscape generators to create the base of the scene. The AI generates a realistic 3D environment, complete with depth, lighting, and perspective. Then I bring in additional assets, props, vehicles, or extra characters to make the scene feel alive. Here's a tip. Compare your scene to how directors like Christopher Nolan craft visual storytelling. Every frame has purpose and mood. AI tools allow you to experiment with different lighting angles, weather conditions, and camera movements without hours of manual rendering. Step 4. Animation and motion capture. Animation is where your characters truly come to life. This is the step where AI is most revolutionary. Motion capture traditionally required expensive suits and cameras, but AI can simulate realistic movement without any hardware. For example, tools like Deep Motion allow you to take a simple video or even a text prompt and convert it into full body motion for your 3D character. The AI generates smooth, realistic movements that mimic professional stunt work. Compare this to actors like Keanu Reeves in John Wick, whose fight choreography is precise and intense. AI animation tools allow your characters to move with that same level of natural flow. You can even adjust speed, exaggerate movements, or sync actions with sound effects. Step 5. Camera angles and cinematic shots. A lot of beginner animators forget the importance of camera work. Even the best character and environment can feel flat if the camera angles are boring. AI tools now help you simulate cinematic camera movement. The AI calculates smooth transition, depth of field, and motion blur, so your animation feels like a real movie. Think about how directors like Steven Spielberg frame scenes. Every angle tells a story. AI tools allow you to do the same, experimenting with multiple perspectives until you find the one that gives maximum impact. This is something that used to take days or even weeks of manual keyframing, but now happens in minutes. Step 6. Lighting, texturing, and realism. Lighting and textures make the difference between amateur and professional animation. AI tools can now automatically suggest lighting setups that match the mood of your scene. For instance, if it is a suspenseful moment, the AI might suggest low-key lighting with sharp shadows. If it is an epic battle, bright lights and dynamic shadows enhance the intensity. Texturing has also improved with AI. You can take a base model and automatically generate realistic skin, cloth, metal, or reflective surfaces. Tools like Substance AI can make textures look like real-world materials instantly. The textures of her suit, the lighting, and reflections all combine to make her believable. AI allows your 3D characters to achieve that same level of detail. Step 7. Audio and voice integration. No animation feels complete without sound. AI can generate voiceovers, ambient noise, and sound effects to match your scenes perfectly. For example, text-to-speech tools can create character voices that match the tone and emotion of your script. I like to combine multiple AI audio tools, one for dialogue, one for background ambiance, and one for sound effects. Then I sync them with the animation. Imagine a scene like Dwayne Johnson in an action sequence. The sound of footsteps, punches, and background chaos creates immersion. AI can replicate that effect without recording hours of audio manually. Step 8. Post-processing and rendering. Once your animation is ready, it is time to render. Traditional rendering could take hours or days, but AI rendering engines have accelerated this process dramatically. Tools like NVIDIA Omniverse or Blender. AI-powered renderers reduce rendering time while maintaining high-quality visuals. Post-processing also allows you to add visual effects, color grading, and cinematic filters. I usually adjust saturation, contrast, and motion blur to match the tone of the scene. For example, compare it to how Zack Snyder uses slow motion and high-contrast visuals in his films. AI allows you to add that same cinematic flair to your 3D animation without complex manual editing. Step 9. Review, feedback, and iteration. Even with AI, no animation is perfect on the first try. I usually watch the video multiple times, tweaking character movements, camera angles, and lighting until it feels polished. AI makes iteration faster than ever. If something feels off, I just adjust the parameters and regenerate the scene or movement. Feedback is also essential. I often share drafts with friends or colleagues to get their perspective. You would be surprised how small tweaks, like a slight adjustment in facial expression or camera angle, can elevate the final product from good to mind-blowing. Step 10. Publishing and growth. Once your animation is complete, it is time to share it. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram have made it easier than ever to reach audiences who appreciate high-quality 3D content. AI-generated animations allow you to produce videos faster, consistently, and with professional-level quality. The best part? You do not need a massive team. You can produce content that rivals big studios with just a laptop, AI tools, and creativity. By combining smart AI tools, careful planning, and cinematic techniques, anyone can create animations that capture attention and inspire viewers. AI is transforming 3D animation. From character creation to motion capture, lighting, and rendering, the tools available today are making it possible for creators like you to produce content that was unimaginable just a few years ago. Whether you are looking to make short films, promotional videos, or even cinematic YouTube content, AI gives you the power to bring your imagination to life. Remember, the key is not just using AI, it is using it intelligently. Combine AI tools with storytelling, cinematic techniques, and attention to detail, and you can create animations that feel professional, polished, and emotionally impactful. The future of 3D animation is here, and it is more accessible than ever. So what is stopping you? Start experimenting, start creating, and let AI help you turn your ideas into jaw-dropping 3D animations that people cannot stop watching. The next Pixar-level masterpiece could come from your computer, all thanks to the power of AI.